Good morning, everybody. Just dropped off the oldest brother. I'm out with Alex and Eric, and this is a place where I come by once in a while too. I made a video before about this place, but this is the place here. That tree right here is a boulder. Then they have a little shrine where they make offerings here. Never really had a chance to look at this place. Take a good look at it, but I think there's a place that I can walk up here. So I just want to check this out and just see how this tree is growing up top of this boulder right here. So there's a boulder here. Come out, come out. Ano ngay? Ano come out? Ano ngay? There's another tree here going on top of here also. It's crazy. It's amazing how this tree is just naturally growing on top of a boulder. And I don't know if you guys are study Buddhism or just are interested in it, but the Bodhi tree is the tree of life. It's the tree where the Buddha found enlightenment. And the way you can tell by the Bodhi tree is it has a heart shape. So it has a heart shape, and it has a lot of benefits. The tree does, gives out a lot of oxygen. The leaves are used for medicinal purposes, and so the Buddha, I guess he found nirvana under the Bodhi tree. He meditated under the Bodhi tree for I forgot exactly the number, but 49 days or something like that. It was something. I'm not quite sure, but I might be wrong. And the Buddha was able to find enlightenment. He found nirvana after he meditated under the Bodhi tree. That's why it's so sacred. And then this tree right here is growing on top of a boulder. And who knows how long it's been since it's been growing like this. But man, it's amazing. It's really amazing. And over here is where they have the local fight club. Kun Khmer Bokatao, that's the training center right there. Then over there is where they have the fighting. That's where they fight when every 2 weeks or something they'll have a fight. But it's not so popular now. Not too many fighters around. Not too many people are interested in it anymore. But yeah, I have these little brats with me. Alex. Eric, hello. Jelly. Jelly. Oh. Jelly. That's the reason why I can't make too many videos in the daytime. But just this tree right here. Amazing. Alright guys, wanted to make a quick video. I was riding around. Just wanted to go somewhere where it's kind of quiet, you know. You can see not too many people come by here. But the ones who do come by here, they'll make offerings and burn incense. So we have to be respectful around here, because it's believed that there's a lot of life, a lot of spirits, protectors and stuff. And it's also believed that wherever there's a Bodhi tree, the women are a lot more fertile. So down the street from here is the Krim village. The Krim village where my parents, or where my dad grew up. My grandparents used to own all the land over there. And at that land over there, there's a huge Bodhi tree. And based on the width of the trunk, it's over 1,000 years old. Over 1,000 years old. But this one here is, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred years old. Who knows? But yeah, there's another Bodhi tree in the city, Battambang City. and they built a road around it instead of cutting down. That's how much respect they have for it. So this is the same thing. They have respect for it, so they're not, they won't do anything to this area. They won't develop it. They have to respect it. All right, guys, just want to make a quick video. See you guys later. This here is another, this is a temple, the local temple. And the name of it is Wat Kari Chum. Wat Kari Chum is the local temple. Like every village has a temple. So this is the temple for Wat Kari Chum here. And one thing about each temple is there's always a Bodhi tree. So over here, I'll show you guys the Bodhi tree. Every temple has one, but for it to be like sacred, it has to be naturally growing. So naturally growing, like the one I was just at around the corner, it was naturally growing. So you can see here, this is another Bodhi tree here, but for some reason they built this one place to respect it here. So every temple, every wat that you go to in different villages has a Bodhi tree, and they will have a Buddha statue. So this is what it represents. This is why they call it a tree of life, because the Buddha found nirvana under the Bodhi tree. And like I said, the leaf is how you can tell that it's a Bodhi tree, because it's heart-shaped and has veins. And this leaf has a lot of medicinal value. And the leaf is usually given to people to keep whenever they make a donation to like a temple or something. And it's also a sign of protection, to warn off like evil spirits and stuff, and protect the person who's giving donations. So yeah. Just learning about all this stuff, and I'm just sharing it with everybody so everybody can see. And I never knew anything about this stuff. I just started doing my own research, and I was wondering why there's a Buddha statue under a tree, and I never knew. But if you start doing some research, you'll see it too. I have these bats with me. There's a high school over here. And this at this temple here, this Wat, a former student of mine who used to study with me. I had old videos about him. His name is Buntun, but he real sad story about his life. Buntun, you man. 13 ឆ្នាំ Thế nó lại nè. ផ្ទះនៅភូមិអូទញៀ ឃុំតាក្រៀម ស្រុកបាណន់ ខេត្តបាត់ដំបង ឥឡូវនេះផ្ទះនៅណាក្រោយនោះហ៎ ឥឡូវផ្ទះនៅភូមិអូទញៀ ទីជាសួរអូនឯងថាផ្ទះនៅកន្លែងណា ផ្ទះនៅក្រោយនេះ បាទហើយមកតាមណា បាទខ្ញុំជិះកង់មក កង់ទៅឆ្វាទៅខាងនោះហ៎ អាហ្នឹងជិះឆ្វាខាងនោះទៅ អូទៅខាងនោះវិញ បាទ ហើយអូនឯងធ្លាប់រៀនអង់គ្លេសដែរ ធ្លាប់រៀនខ្លះៗដែរចា៎ ហើយបានដឹងថាទីជាបរិញ្ញា មកពីមិត្តភក្តិប្រាប់ មិត្តភក្តិប្រាប់ហ៎ បាទ ហើយលើថាទីជាអត់យល់លេមានអារម្មណ៍មិនដែរ មានអារម្មណ៍ថាខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្តដែលបានរៀនមួយទីឆា ហើយអត់មានបងប្អូនអីទៀតទេ មានប្អូនទៅកចេះបាទទៅណាទៅកចេះទៅម៉ាក់ប៉ាគេយកទៅនោះយកទៅកចេះអូទៅហើយអូនឯងនៅមួយណាគេខ្ញុំនៅមួយម៉ែអ៊ំនិងយាយហើយម៉ាក់ប៉ាធ្វើការទេម៉ាក់ខ្ញុំស្លាប់អូស្លាប់ 2023 ប៉ាខ្ញុំធ្វើការក្នុងពេញប៉ាក្នុងពេញបាទហើយគាត់ផ្ញើលុយឲ្យមកទៅគាត់ផ្ញើលុយម្ដងមួយខែ 100000 ខ្លះណា 300000 អូបាទ ខ្ញុំបានមករៀនចេះអូនឯងសប្បាយចិត្តណាបាទហេតុអីបានសប្បាយចិត្ត
ដោយសារតែជីឈើរីនមិនយល់លុយហើយនេះថែមទាំងជួយសម្ភារៈសិក្សាដែរ
ให้มันดังทันทีจะแจก
បាទ
ให้ได้มันดังทันทีจะแจก
ចេះដោយសារតែជីឈើធ្លាប់រៀនអង់គ្លេស
ขอบเรียนนะ
បាទ
มาบีที่จะแจก
បាទ
โอเคไอ้เอาก้นอัน
គុំជីចា
His mom passed away in 2023 due to some sort of illness. When I met him, he was only like 12, I think, almost 13. His dad had another wife. She was, he's in Phnom Penh. Sends him like $20 to $70 a month to spend. And he was known as a little thief around the village because he didn't have much, so he would go to like different shacks to steal like snacks and things to drink and eat, because he didn't have any money. But when he heard that I was teaching, he came to study. And while he was studying with me, I used to buy him stuff all the time, like snacks and stuff. I took him out to get a haircut because I noticed that he was a little dirty. Got a haircut, bought him some new clothes and stuff. Okay guys, so we just finished up with the haircut and you guys need to see what Buntun looks like now. So he is a new man. Look at him. Mẹ don't make that, Buntun. Huh? Mẹ don't make that. Mày chết đấy.
បាទ
Bạn cắt sọng lôi mà. Mà tôi nước xe bạn khả ao. Cắt sọng lôi. Yeah. So think about like just a haircut, simple haircut with new clothes. Look at him. He looks so different now. He's so happy. Mày chết nè.
បាទចិត្ត
Okay, I'll put it.
បាទ
And then for some reason, he disappeared. He disappeared for like a few weeks from from the school, And so I was asking all the kids, like, where's Buntun at? And they told me that he was at the temple. And I was like, what? What is he doing at the temple? They're like, he's gonna become a monk. And I was like, no way. So I came here to see, and sure enough, he was here with all the other little monks. And when I spoke to him, I was like, what's going on? You're not studying anymore? And he told me that he decided to become a monk, And I was like, why? He's like, I don't know. I just want to be a monk. And yeah, he made his decision, and it took him about like 2 months to be, before he was able to wear the robe. And so now he's staying here with the rest of the monks. It's morning time now, so the monks are all out. They go out, for their morning offerings from the villagers. Then pretty soon they'll come back. That's why it's so quiet. There's nobody here. Only like the cooks and stuff, they're still here. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of him because when I first met him, he was a little dirty, and I could see, his eyes were bloodshot because nobody was at home with him. Nobody took care of him. He stayed at home with his aunt and his grandma, and it's not the same as your mom. So when he came here, I could see that he was looking a lot more healthier. His eyes weren't as bloodshot, and he was a lot cleaner. Somebody came to visit me here. Buntun. Mày vậy? Man khai tiếp bằng bột mì tên?
ចូលសា ចូលសា
Cho xà khai man này.
ហើយផលខែ8
Khai bấy ấy. Thì copy khai tiếp. Hay lo nó thấy kì lắm.
ឡូវរៀន
Riến. Hay thấy khai chi tố.
នេះដើបិន
Đó bẩn. Dù lột đào bẩn á. Hay lo nó phồng riêng sân. Riêng này khai.
រៀនថបិន
Thổ bẩn. Ọt vô lấy hẳn năng men này thầm mấy.
ថបិនបិនបិនបាទ
Bẩn bạn. Bạn. Hay ấy cái tiết.
ហើយថបិនថសុតមុននឹងធំហុក
Này lo nó cho một lên teacher ấy. Okay. So it's a good thing for him. And hopefully good things will happen to him in the future. I'm glad that I was able to help him, see the world differently. I'm not saying it was me that made that decision, but I'm just saying, I'm happy that I was a part of, his life to make him, see life in a positive way. So yeah, it's a good thing. He chose religion over a path of destruction. All right, guys. See you later. Wuntin is a full-time monk now.